this is Mark, your money plan coach, and welcome to the basic input tutorial for the real estate mortgage and business page. Happy to be here with you today, and I'm going to get right to it to save you as much time as possible. The key thing here is, like every page, you need to put something in this leftmost column. How do we get here? We just click add. Add will always give you a new row on every page that we have here and saves that row. But look, if I don't put anything in this row here, in this first leftmost column, and I click save, it's going to give me a warning, and it's going to say, look, I'm going to delete this row because you got nothing in here. So that's how you delete rows, is you just put a 0 basically in this leftmost column. But in this case, all we did is we gave this leftmost column a description. In this case, we're going to say it's our home. We're going to say it's owner occupied. If it were an investment property, we would choose investment, and if we're just renters there, we would choose rent there. But in this case, we're going to assume that we own the property. We're going to give it a property value of $750. That's how much we think it's worth right now. The exact number is not critical right now. We just want basic information. Our current mortgage balance, we'll say that George's mortgage balance is $450,000. The mortgage payment, principal and interest only, not taxes and insurance. That's going to go over here. The principal and interest payment, the interest rate, the taxes, property taxes on a monthly basis. Remember, this is all monthly information. The home insurance, HOA fees, any other expenses such as repairs, that goes there. If it were an investment property, we would also include how much rent or income we're deriving from the investment property. And in this case also, if it were an investment property, we'd probably put in other expenses such as property management expenses, maid services, landscaping, other stuff like that. But at this point, for an owner-occupied property, that's all we're going to put in. And I'm going to show you one more thing. For this same property, home, we have a second mortgage entered here. And this is how we're going to enter our second mortgage. All the same information on the mortgage, the principal and interest payment, and the annual interest rate, but we're not going to put in another value because we've already got that value represented here on the first mortgage, and we're not going to put in property taxes, homeowners insurance, any of this other stuff again. So if we have any properties with two mortgages, we leave the estimated value blank on the second and third mortgages, and we leave this other data blank as well because it's already represented here on the first mortgage. Okay, that's all there is to the basic input. I'll make one or two last notes here. This is just a calculator. So if we want to say, well, what if we could get 3.5% on a new 30-year loan on that same $450,000? We can just do easy calculations here based on whether we want to calculate a payment, calculate a loan amount, calculate paying off in a certain amount of time, certain number of months, or we want to figure out what a rate is based on months, balance, and payment. This is just a calculator that's easy for you to use when you're looking at your mortgages and other information. So that's all there is for the basic input right now for the real estate mortgage and business tab. And hopefully that was helpful. And if you have other questions, click this movie camera icon and you'll be able to learn more and more about this page. And we'll show you more later, by the way. But for the basic input, that's all there is to it. Okay, hope that was helpful. Have a great day.